Hello, everybody. Why did that hello kind of sound like Mario? Hello. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, why did I hello like Mario? Hello. That was not intentional. It was not. Anyways, hello. I'm doing some Granblue, and as you can see, I have unlocked Twayan. Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna just do her Fate episodes for this stream, and that's kind of gonna be it for the day, because we're streaming extremely late. So I just really want my Twayan fully built, so I'm doing this right now. We're streaming this. I want the Fate episodes all on stream, so I'm gonna do this to get it on stream. And then we're jumping right the frick out of here. It's late. I need to go to sleep right after these.
Hello.
So yeah, yeah, I've already built her up a decent amount. It's just gonna be... I just want these little top-up bits. I just need to finish her ascension, like her weapon ascension, and is there anything else? Oh, I do need to like get like some sigils for her. There's some sigils I'm missing that would be pretty good for me to have on her, so I gotta look for those as well. Oh yeah. I don't really know too much about her, to be honest, so this will be
The twang
neat.
of a bowstring. The cessation of a once beating heart. I knelt down quietly beside my prey and confirmed the absence of a pulse. There's no escaping the cold, ironclad law of this world, that the strong devour the weak to survive. Growing up in a backwater hunting village, the adults ingrained this irrefutable rule into our brains from the moment we could crawl. Memories of my childhood raced into my head as I wrestled the arrow from flesh and sinew. Back then, my friend and I would often trek into the perilous wilderness to compete for the largest catch. Although no records of our matches were ever kept, I can assure you that I never lost once. I had the sharpest eyes in the entire village, bar none. When I stood atop a mountain summit, not a single beast escaped my gaze. Yep, I sure was proud of my eyesight when I was a kid. Everyone in the village showered me with praise. They all agreed I was a natural-born hunter, a generational talent even. Now, I'm not going to lie. I might have let it go to my head a little. Before I realized it, my bonds with the villagers began to fray. My world, the village, felt suffocating. I took to hunting on my own as a means of improving my survival skills, to learn to be self-sufficient. Before long, I left the village behind. As someone who could pinpoint a pin in a sea of silver, the ends of the skies remained opaque to me. Oh, how I desired to know what lay beyond the shroud. I wanted to be able to see halfway around the world from where I stood. Was that so weird? Striding into my first real city was a moment unlike any other. Where did all the people come from? While my mouth feasted on savory delights, my eyes took in the vivid sights. Like a pup opening her eyes for the first time, I was flooded with wonder. What a mess of nerves and excitement I must have been. For the better part of a week, I worked tirelessly to blend in with the crowd. Couldn't let anyone find out I was a country bumpkin. The transition was seamless. I even established quite a few friendships. Life in the city was a delight.
So country girl going to city is our story bit here.
One day, a colossal beast broke past the city gates. In an instant, I fired my bow with the goal of taking one life to save many.
Oh no.
With nary a twitch, the interloper went down in a silent heap, my arrow protruding from the center of its brow.
I'm assuming that was a mistake.
It was so quiet I thought time had stopped. dared breathe, let alone speak. Suddenly,
Oh
the
no,
entire square
it was a good
erupted
thing.
with cheers
Okay.
and applause. For the first time since my arrival, I wasn't simply another face in the crowd. Riding the high, I instinctively went about field dressing the kill, right in front of everyone. Can you blame me? Its meat and hide would have made such fabulous gifts for the city folk. Oh, I was so naive back then. You can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. The warm reception I had won turned absolutely frosty. From the moment I made the first incision, I realized my faux pas, but it was already too late. Friends with whom I'd stayed up many a night swapping stories over food and drink instantly severed ties with me and began to gossip behind my back. In the blink of an eye, I'd lost everything. That was the day I received my first bitter taste of isolation.
Okay.
It's hard to identify exactly when the cynicism set in. When I started to view myself as a monster. Things are so much simpler when you're a kid. I was happy as
Voice
the
is
village's
like
top
slightly
archer.
different in this one.
And
What?
that was that. Then I stepped outside my little bubble and was never the same again. From the new locales I visited to the strange beasts I shot down, every new experience filled me with ever-growing doubt. I questioned if there was anyone in the Sky Realm capable of matching my marksmanship. I was still proud of my hunting prowess, but the prospect of standing alone at the top left me feeling conflicted. When you're the best of the best with zero competition, who else can you relate to? The thought of total isolation terrified me the most. At times, my yearning for camaraderie bordered on the obsessive. It wasn't like I had to find a rival who was my equal in skill. I just wanted to meet someone who saw me for who I was. There had to be at least one person out there I could confide in, share my secrets with. Sadly, most folks I met on my travels took one look at my freak talents and refused to give me the time of day. Some were kind enough to at least pretend to like me. We'd spend time together, sharing pleasantries and laughs. I nearly fell into the trap of believing I was normal, until the fear hiding in their eyes betrayed the truth. These people stared back at me like cornered animals fearing a predator who was merely playing with her food. I began to blame myself, and grew too afraid to even give them a passing hello.
Why would being
Then,
such a good
I
archer
finally
be
met someone
scary?
who genuinely understood what I was going through. Her name was Silva. She was a master sniper in her own right, and didn't give two hoots that I wasn't normal. We did everything as best friends. Eating out, shopping, the works. Whew,
I think I
bags
know
of rubies I
Silva.
must have spent. No, I'd been burned before, but this time things were going to be different. When will I learn not to get my hopes up? You see, Silva was hired for this routine bodyguard gig. Nothing fancy. But it all fell apart when suddenly her VIP came under attack from a horde of monsters. I saw the ambush unfold from leagues away, and without a second thought drew back my bowstring again and again. As the last of the brutes fell from my arrows, Silva stood trembling amid the carnage.
Now
Her
this
mouth
time
agape.
it was bad to kill him,
She's a
right?
monster, my supposed friend uttered.
Oh.
Of course, I couldn't hear her words over such a vast distance, but I read it on her lips, clear as day. I'd been called that countless times by countless people. The words should have held no power over me, but this time it had hit differently, coming from someone I considered to be my first best friend. From that day on, we pretty much drifted apart. But I guess fate had other plans for us. When I joined the captain on their travels, I was shocked to learn that the woman I'd been trying so hard to avoid was also part of the crew. Silva and I finally sat down and had a heart-to-heart to clear the air. And wouldn't you know it, both of us were guilty of misjudging the other, and of acting like babies. Silva apologized for what she had said on that fateful day, even though it was totally my fault for jumping to conclusions. Hearing my first real friend speak from the heart brought me to tears. I think it was at that point when I realized I wasn't alone anymore. There was someone else standing right beside me, someone I could rely on through thick and thin. The monster who had been sentenced to a life of isolation was at long last free of her prison.
I'm just wondering, like, what, like, specifically about how she does, like, her bow skills makes people see her as a monster? Like, we live in a fantasy world where there's a lot of characters that do overpowered crap in this scenario, so, like, that's like, what? Like, I get she's I think, because, like, she's an Eternal, I think she is one of the, like, really top strong characters in the, like, lore, but I don't know why that, like, that would be something people would be scared of? I don't know. Maybe she just, like, locks in so much that, like, her eye, like, how, like, she looks in the combat, like, she, like, kind of maybe goes, like, feral-ish with it? I don't know. She's just so fast and, like, maybe just so on instinct. Or something, I don't know.
There are 10 of us that make up the Eternals. We're said to be the strongest fighters wielding the strongest weapons in the skies. Our formidable presence alone was enough to deter conflict before it arose, so rarely did I need to draw an arrow. I joined the Eternals because I agreed with their mantra of solving disputes without bloodshed. But on a personal level, I just wanted to spend time with others who knew the pain of being ostracized for being atypical. So imagine my dismay when I discovered their penchants for being antisocial. We don't even go out for dinner together. What's up with that? Well, everyone's got their own thing going, I guess. But it's a shame we don't indulge in our hobbies
Antisocial
together.
gang, let's go.
Not all hope is lost, though. A lot of us have really opened up since we started traveling with the captain's crew. Speaking of the crew, I wonder how they're doing right now. Last time I saw them was before they left for Zega Grande Skydom. And according to the latest gossip from Onra's merchant contacts, the region was experiencing a massive uprising. When Sovan heard the news, of course he leapt into action and headed there himself. Sovan's a principled man, but sometimes he can be blinded by zeal. Like the time the 7-star sword manipulated him into attacking his fellow Eternals. Yep, including me. So, I thought I should go and keep an eye on him. It wasn't that I was worried about him, per se. Better to have extra help on hand should complications develop, you know? Besides, I was doing this as a favor to Onra, too. And as long as I was making excuses, I might as well confess. Although I never miss my target, I certainly missed the captain and the crew.
So that's her reasoning for why she wasn't there at the start of the game when we had to wait for the update. Makes sense, makes sense. Understandable. So she comes immediately.
On my arrival in
even
Grande, the crew introduced me to Id,
even Roland's
one of
rescued.
their newest acquaintances. He'd been at the eye of the storm, and it wasn't hard to see he was talented. He was equally as strong as the captain. No, perhaps he had a higher ceiling. Sovan gave a big smile as he shook hands with Id, but I felt the crackle of tension in the air. Meanwhile, Id struck me as a troubled youth. Something about his mannerisms led me to believe that he too had suffered unfairly because of his power. He would have fit right in as the 11th member of the Eternals. Would it be alright if I lent a hand with your handyman tasks? Now that I was here, I decided to make myself useful. Maybe then I'd gain more insight into Id's constant self-reproach, learn the meaning behind those words he so often spoke.
I must atone for the crimes I've committed.
As the story went, the Church of Avia sought to throw this skydom into chaos, and Id had served as one of its generals. Yet as far as I could tell, the people of Folka seemed to have already forgiven him, and were treating him as one of their own. This swordsman had made sacrifices for the well-being of others, and he appeared determined to continue doing so. I couldn't imagine anyone accusing him for not atoning enough. But in fact, there was one person capable of it. Id himself. When I heard about the dragon power that had been sealed in his body, I felt a cold chill go through my own. A fear and uncertainty. For him, it's a burden he'll have to bear for the rest of his life.
More stats. Gimme. Ooh, sigil. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, unlocked as only Twayan. Okay. I think she's built enough for this, though. We should be fine. We should be fine.
One day, Sovan and Id were called away on an emergency mission to exterminate monsters. After Sovan came back, he didn't look happy.
His power is a ticking time bomb. You want to live with endless guilt after he goes off? 'Cause I don't.
Whatever threat he saw in Id seemed to have rattled him. I didn't want to dismiss Sovan's misgivings outright, but the captain was a good judge of character. We needed to take our time getting to know Id. I'm going to withhold judgment and trust what my eyes show me. Suddenly, Sovan motioned for me to zip it. His eyes darted from side to side. Then he left without a word. How odd. Had someone been eavesdropping on us?
Is it that guy in the background over there?
I had to step up my surveillance on Id. And what better way to stick close to Id without raising suspicion than by joining the Fix-It team? Now, when Id said he did everything, he was not exaggerating. I giggled at the thought of the stone-faced bruiser tackling some of these jobs. Monster slaying? Of course. Finding a missing dog? I could see him doing that. Dishing out love advice? Oh, to be a fly on that wall. Helping the townspeople was a welcome break from the family Zothba's incessant interviews. To think the Eternals' exploits have made it this far west. Anra and Sovan sure know how to leverage our brand. As Zothba likes to say, business is business. I shared info about the Eternals. He gave me the scoop on Id. Turns out, his home on Dolly Island was destroyed in a catastrophe 15 years ago. In the aftermath, he found himself adopted by the church, along with other foster brothers and sisters. Knowing that he hadn't grown up alone was of some relief to me, though I couldn't exactly tell you why. Regardless, I kept hacking away at the ever-expanding list of errands demanded of a handyman. One day, Id set out on an emergency request, and this time I followed. We'd come to Dolly, his old stomping grounds. From my vantage point in the air, I scanned the vast, sweeping desert with my monstrous eyes until I spotted our client amid a gaggle of fiends. Id, move to your 9! Hurry! My partner charged forward while I secured the rear. I'm saved! That was a little too close. As I tried to calm the shaking woman, I noticed a haphazard trail of loose boxes and cartons leading away from us.
I don't know what happened there.
No doubt created
I expected
during her
the quest
desperate
would have
attempt
been
to
that,
flee.
but okay.
I'll go collect your cargo. Id, will you stay here and... I was turning to look his way just as he cleaved a monster leaping out of the sand. He simply nodded back. I think I was becoming a fan. Alrighty then. Time for this archer to wrap things up with a great big bow.
We got
My
a bow
associate Id will
joke
keep you safe
there.
while I collect your stuff.
Or
Be
a
right
bow
back.
pun.
Okay, thank you.
Go on. I got this.
Oh my.
Free potion, hell yeah. Wish I could run faster.
Snakes alive! Between things like this one.
Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, that's still on. I could tell some of those actions were not mine.
Let's start with the first.
I just turned that on for whenever I do auto fights, it makes autos a lot easier.
I'll take them all out in one foul swoop. Now where was I? As the saying goes, birds of a feather die together. Oh my. There you are. I sure hope nothing's happened to our merchant while we were gone.
I wouldn't worry too
Might be
much
useful.
about that. She's got the best bodyguard around.
Nah, you guys aren't sneaking up on me again. Hell nah.
Now for the third.
Did I miss one? Was that like so? Was this supposed to be the last one? Whoops. Whoopsies. We fricked up the order, I guess.
Watch it, Twain. Big bad
I think that's everything.
I did. Okay,
Ambush.
yeah, I knew something was gonna spawn.
Get away, you fiend!
Help me!
Come on.
Don't worry, he just becomes a dragon. It's normal.
Nothing like having your own head to hold the fort.
You're safe. Don't worry. You're good. Wait, is there more?
Just keep coming. Or we'll
Oh, there
show
is
'em
more.
who's boss.
Why is he poisoned?
Here goes. Eat this. Income. Your fate was sealed from the very moment I laid eyes on you. I see everything you do.
Okay.
Just try to run.
One minute through. Nope.
Here goes. I've got you now.
I don't even think my skills are worth it. They seem to just be slower than standard attacking, which already gets a kill usually.
Picture the arrow.
Come on. I guess I should probably be trying to target
You
them.
tricked me.
Monster in sheep's clothing. Wow. Not cool, lady. It's busting out all the stops to protect you.
Like, you turned into a monster, therefore you're bad.
It looks all clear to me. I'm not seeing any more foes. Thank goodness.
Are you sure that guy's on the level? You saw him turn into that monster too, didn't you?
There was that word again.
It's fine.
It's all right. You have nothing to worry about. We'd slain every last enemy and secured the woman's safety, but that did nothing to soothe her nerves. I caught Id's gaze for the briefest instant before he quickly looked away. He's not your enemy, he's a friend. He used his power in order to keep you safe. It was no use. Prejudice had already clogged her ears.
Sorry.
With a subdued apology, Id turned on his heel and headed for the ship. This likely wasn't the first time he'd experienced persecution, nor would it be the last. Once Id left the scene, the client seemed to snap out of her hysteria.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I felt compelled to say something.
I mean, I can understand it in this scenario.
The woman opened her mouth to speak, though nothing came out.
Because he freaking turned
In the
into
end, she simply
dragon
kept her eyes
thing.
glued to the spot where it had stood. Change wasn't going to happen overnight, but I chose to be optimistic.
Let's go, sigil slot. Okay, let's see. What should I put there? I don't really have the best thing to put there right now, but is there anything decent? I mean, I guess I could put crit. Crit might be alright. Catalina has that? Okay. I must have put that on her when I did her Fate episodes. Huh. Oh wait, we're not 100%. Wait. What were? Okay, so this will turn it from 90 to 100. Is crit damage better then? Crit damage might be better if I'm already that close. Because, like... it doesn't tell me how much... Oh, wait, can I... No, I wanna... Trait details. Oh, okay, I can't see how much. Where's crit damage? Crit damage would be... Oh, wait. Okay. So that's 20% more, or 27% more damage. Yeah, that should be better than 10% more crit rate, I think. Oh, no, I think it'll do good. I think it's fine. We'll go with that. I have better sigils for those slots in the future, but for now, I think that'll be the better one. Let's continue.
As we pulled into Fulka, I saw a throng of people lined up along the dock awaiting Id's return. Some jumped up and down while others waved in jubilation. There were a few grumpy faces in the crowd, though I'm not sure why. Unlike Id, they weren't afraid of expressing their emotions.
I wonder if these people
The man of the
haven't
hour
seen
himself was taken
his
aback
dragon
by the hero's
form.
welcome. Nevertheless, I saw a sliver of a smile creep across his face. He'd touched the hearts of many serving as Fulka's handyman. Not a single one of the grateful residents saw him as a monster.
Well, have they
Having
seen
had
the monster
pleasure of
form?
working
No.
with Id, I was able to draw several conclusions. He wasn't big on words, and when he did speak, it was short and to the point. Yet he never brandished his attitude with the intention of causing harm. I sensed no bitter embers of resentment smoldering within him. Nor did I sense a deep-seated grudge for the hand he was dealt. His positive reputation stood as a testament to his unwavering resolve. Be that as it may, Sovan was correct in treating Id's destructive power as a threat. People who didn't know
That's
him
fair.
would easily mistake his power as a tool for evil, And that's before it had even reached its fullest potential. Right. The Dolly catastrophe. According to Roland, the force that devastated Dolly over a decade ago now courses through Id's veins. That power of destruction had already carved its place in history. The future is not
I
mine
guess,
to
yeah,
predict.
you could be worried he
However,
might go out
I
of
am an
control.
Eternal,
He
and
might
I
lose
have an
control
obligation
of
to
the
ensure
power.
that the world remains at peace.
And that could be the scary thing. They're not actually scared that he's gonna use the power for bad, but what if that destructive power takes hold of him again? I can see that concern. That would make sense to me.
Dolly was empty. Not that I expected visitors. My only company was the occasional gust of wind that blew in to kick up dust. In the hubbub of trying to keep the client safe, I hadn't had the chance to soak in the scenery. Broken structures from the disaster 15 years ago lay half buried amid the ruins, like sunken ships in a sea of sand. I spotted a rusted seesaw, forced to retire from ever lifting another gleeful passenger. A sigh escaped my
Hearing
lips.
this, I'm now getting like reminded
After
of
cresting
things.
a
I now
dune,
understand
I came
the
to a stop and
fairy
reflected
fate
on my own
episode a
mission.
lot better.
How was I supposed to handle Id from the perspective of the Eternals? Was
I didn't
to
realize
judge
it was
this
this
man
destruction
so
only
beloved by
happened
his
like 15
community?
years ago, so the fairy
Simply
episode
because he
makes a
harbored
lot
the
more
potential
sense now.
for catastrophe? I was so lost in thought that I didn't realize I wasn't alone anymore.
This used to be my neighborhood.
What was he holding? Flowers?
Oh. These.
Turns out he made frequent trips to Dolly to pay respect to the fallen.
Lilith found me here. My real parents were probably... already...
He looked down at his feet as he continued.
This wasteland is Versa's legacy. The dragon that was sealed within me. And now his power and I are inseparable.
Id himself wasn't to blame for the catastrophe. That much I knew for certain. But with such devastation quietly resting within him, it was hard to let things slide. Not to mention, he did have a record of going berserk before joining the crew. Power and responsibility go hand in hand. I had to make a decision soon.
I kind of wonder how, like, Seofon's fate episode goes. Like, I wonder if Seofon's is going to be, like, completely separate, or if, like, Seofon's and Twayan's fate episodes are kind of, like, intertwined, back and forth type thing. Like, while, like, this bit's happening for Twayan, do we see what Seofon's doing? Like, maybe he's watching from, like, the background, seeing what's going on. Seeing like, I don't think I should trust this man. Or maybe he's seeing the good and maybe he's changing his mind. I don't know. Would be kind of neat whenever we get to it. To see how his point of view is, or if it's not his point of view at all, just a different story.
But when you're blasting away entire villages with the snap of a finger, that's where I draw the line. In the beginning, I saw a bit of myself in it. People shunned my extreme abilities, and I retreated into my shell because of it. He, however, had a strong support system in place to prop him up. It hurts to admit that I was once beguiled by my own weapon, the two-crown bow. Id, as he is right now, wouldn't have fallen for that trickery. Still, I had to be sure. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Let's say you were facing down the ultimate villain, and the only way to win was to lose yourself to the dragon's power. Would you take that chance?
If that's what it takes to save lives, then yeah. I'd use that power in a heartbeat.
So he was ready to put his life on the line for others. Good to know. After a short pause, he added
What
a
if he
caveat.
loses control doing that?
Because even if worst comes to worst, I know the captain will knock me on my ass if I screw up.
With that, he stared off into the desert sky, which seemed to stretch into eternity. I couldn't help but smile. Winning people over when you're on an entirely different playing field is no easy feat. Believe me, I know. He'll tolerate the jeers, the scorn, and the acrimony, but he'll never tolerate his failure to help others. It was finally clear what I had to do.
Uh-oh. She's going to see if on, I assume. Ooh. Clash of the Titans? Are we gonna fight Seaphon? Or are we fighting id? Are we testing id? Nani? Nani? Actually, it would make more sense to fight id. Or what? Huh?
Upon my return to Seed Hollow, a member of the family Zothba dropped off a letter for me, and I wasted no time in reading it. I could feel the author's disdain in every word.
I hereby challenge Twain of the Eternals to a duel. You can't hide your plot against it from me! Meet me at Seed Hollow Castle, now. Former commander of the Silver Wolf Corps, Galanza.
Okay? Not sure who this Galanza person was, but we both knew it, apparently. I smelled a trap. On the other hand, if it was involved in some way, then I had no choice but to investigate. When I arrived at the castle, a domineering draft motioned me over.
Well, you must be Twain.
As soon as I gave him a curt nod, he leveled his spear at me. He was definitely the mysterious author of that letter.
I knew you wouldn't leave me hanging.
He roared with laughter, eyes fixed on me like daggers.
This'll be
You
an
mentioned
interesting
a plot
fight.
against it. Would you care to
Hey,
elaborate?
sup business? How are you?
Suddenly, the man wasn't laughing anymore. He accused the Eternals of plotting to assassinate Id, whom he saw as a younger brother. So Sovan's instincts had been right. There had been someone eavesdropping on our conversation. Now that I think about it, that was around the time the family Zothba started peppering me with
Playing a new
questions.
Call of Duty. That's
We
alright.
should have been more careful
All
before
good.
speaking so candidly.
I'm just doing like
Still, the
a chill
discussion
little
to
short
eliminate Id had occurred
stream
before
just
we
to
had
kind
all
of get
the
through
facts.
Twain's Fate
I needed
episodes
to
real
clear
quick.
this up. This is all a misunderstanding. Galanza snorted and readied his weapon. Anything I had to say would be a waste of breath. I knew the type, too proud to admit wrongdoing. The only language they understood was combat. All right, Buster, your funeral.
Your funeral.
Step on up! It's time for the death match of your life!
This'll
You
be
better bring
easy.
it.
It's just Galanza, the one guy I struggled with the most. Ow. Anyways, let me get my butt. Thank you.
For someone in such hot water, you don't seem to feel the heat at all.
Let's go.
Center your breathing.
Alright. Campaign had you stressing? Oh. Was it difficult? Were you playing in like hard mode or something with it? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Confound it all! I take no pleasure in watching a beatdown from the sidelines.
Eh?
Well, well.
Susan, shit it.
Curious guests we have.
Ah, frick, now they're teaming up. The hell?
I'll berate you later. Focus on the monster before us.
Ooh, another rabbit has entered the fray.
Galanza defeated. Easy.
I
Ow.
shall carry the torch.
I'm not doing any damage right now. Alright, now we're doing damage. Nice.
And let's be extra careful. Journals are tough. Can't believe you're pushing us into a corner.
This hunter never fails to catch her prey.
To battle!
I already killed Mjolnir. How's it still fighting me?
Now where was
Destroying all the weapons. Ow, ow, ow. This is fine.
Stage
Ow.
is set for the big bang. Come on. Come on. You're right.
Even shadows won't hide you. Income.
My truth.
Ah, she's got a shield again.
It's over.
Let's go. Easy. When you give me a bow characters in games, I can
Goodness.
do
That
things
ranks as one of my top
quite
5
easily.
hardest fights.
Her top 5 hardest fights. Ooh. What are the other 4?
The 2 mysterious attackers were on the ropes, but they hadn't lost their spirit.
It's gonna mop the floor with you. You should have brought every Eternal with you if you wanted to stand a chance.
I'd sleep better if we could have at least taken one of them out.
It wasn't the loss itself they lamented, but rather their inability to protect someone important to them. I was relieved to know they weren't bad people. So I did the only thing I could think of to diffuse the tension. I smiled. As I was trying to say before, this is a big misunderstanding. I'm on your side, and I intend to stand up for it. Once they realized I wasn't going to take their heads, they finally decided to believe me. There was only one hurdle left in Id's way, and its name was Sovan.
Sophon? I thought it was Seophon. Have I been mispronouncing it, or did she mispronounce it? I don't know. What should I do as the last one? I guess I could do the crit rate here, then just get full crit rate. Sure, why not? Not hard, just a bit buggy enemies. My teammates' bots didn't help with a firefight, while the enemies have aimbot. Field equipment like airstrike mortars didn't want to work for no reason. I mean, I guess it did just drop. The game just dropped, so maybe there is still some like bugs and stuff with it, which is unfortunate. I miss the days where our games worked day one. But it is what it is. At least they do have the ability to fix any issues there are. Because, I mean, while it was nice that most companies back then would make sure to finish the game before release, they didn't always do that. And back then, you couldn't fix that later on with an update. Not doable. I'm looking at you, Sonic 06. Granted, they could have updated it and fixed it. They just didn't for some reason. I think they were probably like, yeah, this game's too long gone. The reputation's destroyed. There's no point. Eh? What's
I
happening
tracked
here?
down the captain in Seed Hollow and gave them the rundown. Perhaps uncoincidentally, Sovan and Id were both missing.
Ah,
Visions of a
that's...
blood battle
yeah.
flooded my mind, and I admonished my overactive imagination. We had to find those two before grave mistakes were made, ones that could never be corrected. Unfortunately for us, Sovan did a stellar job of covering his tracks. His precautions proved
So all
that
our
this
enemies are
time,
just 4 different
he
types
meant
of
business.
NPC. 4 years in the
What we
making, by
needed
the
was a
way.
clue.
Man.
Oh. There was an entire business devoted to gathering intel right here in Seed Hollow. How could I forget? They were the ones who
Hey.
facilitated the castle duel in the first place. I figured I was owed a favor for having to deal with that inconvenience. The captain and I entered Zothba's tavern right as an informant returning from Folka was reporting on the whereabouts of our missing boys. The family still held open distrust for the Eternals, but as always, the captain put in a good word for me. We rushed to Einstedo Archipelago. What would have taken dozens of spotters hours to comb the chain of islands, I surveyed in seconds. There they were, in Skyworm Valley. Hard to miss the flash of sparks erupting off of clashing steel.
Oh, frick, they're
That's
fighting.
enough. I fired an arrow that landed squarely between the two, stopping them in their tracks. The surprise on Sovan's face dissipated in a split second. He knew the jig was up. Sovan didn't know it, nor had I felt the need to tell him, but Anra gave me special instructions before coming to Sega Grande. If our leader decided to take matters into his own hands, the duty to stop him fell to me.
There's little Sovan can't fix, given how strong he is. I fully expect him to try and solve everything by himself.
Now
Yeah,
that's weird.
and he did.
No one consulted me about dragging it out into the wilderness to murder him. Don't get me wrong, Sovan. I know the responsibility of keeping the world safe is a heavy one. I should have done more to talk things out with you, so we could come up with a solution that would please everybody. But as the saying goes, all's well that ends well. Maybe now we can finally set aside our differences and have an honest chat over a warm meal.
Hey, all enemies are white bald guy, blonde guy, guy with black hair, and black guy. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when they just get a couple enemy models and they just use those throughout the entirety of a game. That is one issue. I mean, Breath of the Wild, like, one issue Breath of the Wild has, like, it's not as bad in Breath of the Wild, but, like, it is something that near the end of the game kind of gets annoying because pretty much every enemy in that game is either Bokoblin, Lizalfos, or a Moblin. Like, those are the 3 main enemy types, and you're pretty much just beating up those throughout most of the game. Sure, there's other enemies, yes, but 9 times out of 10, it's one of those 3. Luckily, Tears of the Kingdom kind of fixed that up a bit by adding a couple more enemy type varieties, and I think they put it to a point where you're pretty much always kind of fighting something different. Like, sure, you're gonna fight goblins multiple times in a row again, like, it's gonna happen, but it's not as big a percentage as it was in Breath of the Wild, so it doesn't feel as bad. It's not as tedious. But I mean, it's because they gotta release one every single year. How many studios does Call of Duty have at this point, though? Are they at 3? Are they, like, cycling between 3 studios with the games, or... Because I know they cycled at 2, and I feel like they probably increased that to 3 at some point. Which would mean, like, 3-year development for each game, I'm pretty sure. Plus, probably you
Gosh,
reused
thanks
assets
for
here and there
taking the
too.
time to come talk to me. I was kinda hoping to make an apology to Id today.
The same woman who had been terrified of her savior had hired me to give her advice. Imagine that. Me, a counselor. If I ever got tired of the Eternals gig, I think I'd make a great Miss Fix-It. Case in point, my master plan was about to
For the
come to
5
fruition.
years. Oh, dang.
Sorry
Did I
to
have
keep
4
you waiting.
developers then?
What? What's he doing here?
An awkward silence followed as the woman looked at me, pleading for a lifeline. Nope, you're on your own. But I did give her an encouraging smile. Got plenty of those.
Realizing my lips were sealed, the woman timidly faced Id. She gathered her courage and spoke from the heart. She expressed regret for the abuses she had hurled at her rescuer.
She'd been trying to find the nerve to apologize ever since.
Little by little, she laid bare her true feelings.
I'm mortified by my appalling behavior. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. The next time I need a bodyguard, the job's all yours. I won't hire anyone but you.
The sudden change in the woman's demeanor was as evident as the surprise on Id's face.
Sure. Thanks.
Oh, was that a hint of pink I saw in his cheeks? Well, I was an archery expert, not a people expert. I never knew what to say at times like these.
It's
I'd also
interesting
never
how
know
the
what to
little
say at
things
times
can
like
spur
those.
big changes in our relationships with others.
Watching new bonds form in real time was a treat. Sometimes all it takes for two hearts
Whenever
to be
I'm in like a
harmony
group of
is
like
the
more
twang of a
than
bowstring.
just me and another person, I tend to always be that guy that just
Can
Sits
you
in
see
the back,
into the future?
lets them talk to each other.
Who's to say? Personally, I'd say he hit the bullseye.
Let's go. Let's go. My twin is built even more now.
Well then. So
She's got all the power. Alright, so we got another thing in here. That's nice. Sometimes it's still hard. Me. Oh, a mirage munition. That's nice. We take those. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well, you know, take her out for a spin.
hello.
We gotta at least do, like, some intense combat. Actually,
Well then. So long.
You know what? Let's see if I can
Need something?
solo. Let's see if I can solo a fight.
Which will it be?
I'm gonna be putting my team to the greatest test frickin' possible right now, but we'll see what
What do you
happens.
say?
What could
Will you be on your
possibly go
way?
wrong? Nothing could possibly go wrong with this idea.
this is not gonna end well. I don't think it's gonna end well. There's no way this ends well. There's no way. There's no way.
I don't have this well built of a team, right? I don't want to be hitting the horns. I think I need to get a drop that I'm assuming his horns will drop it. I'm not sure though. What? No, 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 no. Did that whiff? Did that freaking whiff?
Income. Okay, focus up. These eyes have never failed.
I will say, this is going a lot better than I expected. Just saying. This is going quite well. And this is probably the point that it stops going well. Nope.
You really took a beating.
This is fine. Ow. This is still fine.
No mercy. What fears the tough? You're amazing, Zeta.
Right back at you, Narmaya.
Like true. A thousand deaths.
Oh, they're set on auto. Okay, this is fine. Actually, that's actually good. That's actually good. That's actually good.
It's over. Asteroid Jaeger. I see everything. Take this. Chaos detonation. We do what we can. All in a day's work. One more. Everyone get back. Let's not do anything rash. Picture the arrow.
Nope. No. I'm not getting hit by that. Nope. Not happening.
Here goes.
Oh. He tried sucking me in. He kind of got me though. I think what I might do, I might get rid of the crit rate, and I might try to do something that speeds up my skybound arcs. I think I can use a lot more skybound arc charge. Kill this little dude.
Take this! Air detonation! Who's ready to finish them? Mercy! Center your breathing. Incoming. The tide swells.
Oh, Naraya had hers too? Oh, shoot!
Okay, focus up. It's over. And now there's
A nice cycle between two characters having it. This is good. This is good. This works.
Take this. Chaos
Oh, frick, I
detonation.
fricked that. I fricked that up. Whoops.
We do what we can. All in
well.
a day's work.
I thought that was the other skill, not that one.
Here goes. Let's through.
I will still say this is going a lot better than expected. I expected to have fainted at least like 3 times by now. Narmea's kind of taking some hits. What does this mean? He does not like me right now. He very much did not like me right there.
Big sister will be just fine.
Amaya, you got this. Live. Gave Narmea a bit of a heal there, because I kind of needed it myself. So it worked out. Yo! Oh, perfect time and... Oh! Ow! Okay, well there's the first feint. It was inevitable. It was gonna happen. We all knew.
And now there's no escape. Asteroid Saga! Narmaya, charging forward! All is away. All my part.
Don't forget your sister.
Get him! Tempest! You said it.
Help is on the way.
Damn it.
Catch your breath.
Owie! Okay, that's nice.
Make on map. Then let's be extra careful.
Oh, let me run. Damn it.
You okay?
Hang on.
Damn.
I'm almost there.
It's just such a hectic attacks to dodge in such a tiny space. Like, I don't know how people do it. I had zero clue how people manage that. Nice. Okay, I needed this.
Small wings may beckon shore. It's over.
And now there's no escape.
I don't think we're gonna get the 10-minute clear timer, but it's alright. Plus, I do know I can improve my team a lot. The other, Narmea is the only good build here that I know can't be improved at the moment. I mean, it can be improved, just I don't have improvement options at the moment for it. Oh, frick.
There's so many enemies on the field.
Alright, sweet. Less to worry about. Nice.
I'll save you.
Zeta will have enough charge, so I'm actually gonna wait.
Oh, I barely got there in time.
Hey, we got a full burst. Nice.
Shine as one, time of chaos.
Ow. Frick.
Not what I planned.
That wasn't what I planned either, you know? Nope, no one planned me dying.
I needed that.
fine.
I've got you now. That should do the trick.
He's gonna die any second now. Die already. Just die. I whiffed it! I whiffed my Skybound art. Would have been great. So that wasn't, you know, the greatest clear, but I was able to clear on my own, and that alone is good.
Let's see. Wow.
Because now I can grind stuff.
Wow.
Hey, I got Crown of Laments. I need those. I need, I think, 5 of them, and then I need 2 of the weapon enhance essence thing? Whatever it's called? I don't know. C rank. Well then, that's unfortunate.
That's a rank. Technical res.
But yeah, let's go. My twin's all built. For the most part. I mean, I can still improve her a lot. Let's see if it actually lets me do... The main hurdle I ran into was... Oh wait, she's up here. Yeah, I need to get this trophy. I need to use the Skybound art 30 times as her. Trophy category battle. Skybound Dark Huntress. Let me... Wait, no, it'd be Lyria's Journal. Oh, it'd be trophies. Battle. I've only done 7? 7? Yeah, this is more reason why I need to, Okay, yeah, let me... While that's on my mind... let's see. Let's swap out crit rate for... What's it called? It's not stamina. No, I don't need it's not tyranny. It's not life on the line. Skilled assault? No. Link together, no. Combo booster, no. Combo finisher, no. Lucky charge? No. Concentrated fire? Boost the power of ranged attacks? Do I have a concentrated fire plus? Auto revive? Steady focus. Could be decent. I mean, all my attacks should be ranged attacks. I don't know, I'll consider that. Insult to injury. Assassin, break assassin. Oh wait, it would be called uplift. Boost the charge speed of scout. I have a part of it. Okay. Uplift, 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 uplift. Uplift. Oh, I don't have a plus? Hi, Snowy. You've been going too long without getting the attention you want, Snowy boy? cute kitty. Wow. Oh. Man, you're sounding like you haven't had attention for like a whole day. What's that all about, huh? It's been like, what, an hour? Silly boy. Silly boy. Love this cat, though. Love him. He's annoying at times, but I love him. Should I maybe double uplift? Trait details. How far can you go with uplift? 45. Okay. If we're at 34. Oh shoot! Yo, thank you for the raid, Harmonia. Hell yeah. What were you playing? Curated. Yee. Oh, how are you? How was your stream? I'm just trying to figure out stat shenanigans right now. There's a lot of stats I gotta worry about for character. Did a full playthrough of Mario Party DS, then played Guzma's game for a few hours? Oh? Nice, nice. Yo, sup Guzma? How are you? So, what kind of game was Guzma's game? What kind of game we talking here? Like, what genre? What style? What kind of game is this? I'm curious now. RPG Maker type game? Okay. So an RPG? That should be good stat-wise. That should be good. RPG game sounds neat. I don't think what I want to do right now, quest-wise. One where each chapter is a different style. Oh, so is it like a different type of RPG for each chapter? Like it plays differently-ish? That's actually kind of neat if that's how it is. Kind of like taking like all the concepts of RPG, like all the different RPG concepts and making like one game that's all of them with each chapter. Could even have like different, I don't know if this is how it is, but like could even have like different characters be the different type of RPG styles. So like one character plays like turn-based RPG, one character's action RPG, and just like just the character themselves has the play style. I think that's a neat idea. I don't know if that's the idea that was in that, but I think that's a neat idea. Literally called Just a Simple RPG. Kind of gives me, I mean, I haven't played the game yet. I do want to play this game at some point. Kind of gives me, though, Live Alive vibes from the sounds of it. I do want to play Live Alive, though. Live Alive looks neat. I just haven't gotten around to it. There's always been another game I want to play, and I just haven't actually picked it up to actually consider playing. But it does look like one of those, like, out of all those, like, HD 2D, I guess is what they're called. All those, like, RPGs that came out. That's the one that interests me the most. Just because of how it was structured. All turn-based assembly, but, like, different art styles and format changes a bit. Haven't gotten super far in gameplay to experience firsthand, but Have seen what he's been working on a bit. Okay. I have Live a Life on Steam because it was for free a few months back. Never played it though.
You seem to be having trouble deciding.
Definitely very interesting.
Starts off a little too simple, but the further you get into the game, the crazier and fancier the game gets. Nice.
So I'm guessing it has like an even more simplistic art style at the start, but then it does
More interesting things with said style later on, like different, more complex styles. I'm trying to think, what's a quest I can use a lot of Skybound arts on? I mean, I guess I do need to hunt Behemoth more for drops, so I mean, I guess we can redo Behemoth and see if this kit change improved things much. Live Alive, there's potential issues with YouTube. People who upload the final chapter would get copyright stricken. Not claimed. Oh, shoot! So chapters 1 through 8 I upload on YouTube too, but then I stream the final chapter under games and demos. Never uploaded it to YouTube. And just linked it in the video descriptions at the end where the YouTube series is. Just to be super safe. Huh. Been a couple years, so maybe Square Enix isn't so hell-bent on preventing spoilers for their 30-year-old game remake anymore? That's very interesting if it was done for, like, spoiler reasons. Or, like, was it like a song that would get copyrighted? Or was it like a cutscene? Is this the frickin' Pokemon Sun and Moon Z move animation situation all over again? Because I remember those were issues back during that generation of Pokemon.
Just playtesting it for now, but I plan to have an official demo out by January 1st.
I can send you a download if you're interested to try it out sometime. Yeah, I mean, I'd give it a look.
I mean, I'm trying to think, though, I got so many games I want to play right now.
I'm trying to keep up with so many games at the moment. 'Cause right now I've got like 3 I'm playing. And this game right here, technically. This is kind of like my late night, I'm kind of just bored and streaming game. That I'm just kind of working on progress for. Because I do want to platinum this game. And the platinum grind for this game is...
It can't be easy.
Much. It is a grind. I need to get like 19 of a weapon. Or like 19 weapon drops. It's easier to show here. So if I go here, for all these characters besides Twain's unique. That bottom weapon is the weapon drop I need to get from a certain fight. And there is 19 characters that need these weapon drops. And one of the trophies needs me to get every weapon in the game. These drops probably only have like a 5% chance to drop every quest. And it's like 5 to 10 minutes of grinding
for one fight to then hope that pray that 5% ticks.
And you gotta do it 19 times. I'm looking for weapons too. Yeah. The weapon grind be pain. Yeah, okay, let me catch up on other stuff. Got work the next several hours, so I'm gonna head off. Okay, Guzma. Have a good one.
Gameplay footage.
Specifically for the final chapter. I'm assuming it would be a cutscene, like a specific cutscene in the game is what would get caught. Assuming it's kind of similar to the Sun and Moon situation.
Don't have Live Alive, different game.
Seen some gameplay videos up of the final chapter since then, so maybe it's better. Yeah, I definitely want to look it up for sure. Live Alive is pretty for 80%, where it's either super boring or fever dream weird or so all over the place, but a couple episodes are really good. Actually made a video essay on one of them. The final chapter goes hard and does some really crazy things. Super amazing payoff and makes it feel like an incredible game at the end. Ah, what's the woman buff for? About that. Let's just say I give chat the power to, do this if they want. I give chat a lot of power over my model.
I have multiple models, and chat can choose them for the channel point redeems. Yeah. I'm goofy like that. Anyways. It wasn't redeemed, so I'm back to this model. That was just the show off.
I wish I knew what drops I needed for this. I wish I could, like, even if I couldn't do this upgrade right now, I wish I could know what I needed.
What game is this? This is a Granblue Fantasy Relink.
Very fun game. I think it's on sale right now, if I'm not mistaken. I do think it's on sale. I'm not sure if it's a Steam-only sale. I personally have the game on PlayStation 5 though, because I like to collect games physically. So whenever there is a physical option for a game I want, I will always go for that console. So generally, I don't get games on Steam unless digital is the only option for the game. Then I'm completely fine with getting it on Steam, and in that case, I get mod support, which mod support can be fun.
Which will it be?
Alright. Yeah, let me just do another behemoth run right now. Might be a little hectic for me to keep up with chat while doing this fight, but I'll manage. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I think I've listened to a lot of music from the series before, but never known much about it.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, the main game from this series is a browser gacha game. But then there has been 2 fighting games as well as this game.
Impede our path at your own peril.
Yeah, this is how
Gameplay be.
shoot. Oh, I got the link attack too. Nice. Old good behemoth. Yep. Yeah, he is actually a Final Fantasy reference, because I think one of the Final Fantasy creators actually worked on this game, and I think he went and got oh gosh. I think he went and, like, managed to get permission to, like, use Behemoth in this game for one of the fights. So, like, it technically isn't Final Fantasy Behemoth, but it is most, like, very much inspired off of Final Fantasy Behemoth. Oh gosh. Yeah, keeping up with chat and fighting this is not easy.
I will say.
Love the physical edition of Amori. But man, is shipped from Fangamer expensive. Ah. Yeah, it always sucks when, like, physical editions are like locked behind like some very niche release. Oh gosh, run, 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 run. Hi, Behemoth. Can we like, can you get rid of the circle that is trapping us in a very, very scary small space? Thank you. Okay. Let me wait. Oh, frick. Let me wait till Narmea's Skybound Art's ready. Yeah, it makes sense why games like that would have hard releases. It's just unfortunate. Cause like, so it makes it hard to get some of those games, especially when their prints ended. It gets really difficult and pricey to get some of those games. This fight is need of DLC characters. I mean, I've already soloed it. It's just I kind of get a really bad rank when I solo it, but it's fine. I just didn't want to bother looking for a co-op room. Generally takes a while. Oh dang! I didn't dodge in time. Shield! Oh, he broke my shield. That's bad. Damn it. Yay, Zeta's distracting him. Ah, Captain wasn't ready. Did that hit? I think that hit. Gonna lurk. Alright. Yeah, do be getting late. I honestly might end after I finish this fight, to be honest, because it's pretty late for me too. Chill. Ah! This is fine. I have 3 revive potions. We'll be fine. It's not like this fight gets more difficult as time goes on or anything. Aww. You gotta go to... Okay. Shoot. Aww. Dude, Armee is ready for it. Yeah, one game I'm kind of hoping, even though it's not like an indie publisher, but like one game I'm kind of hoping gets a physical release is I really want to get the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection physically. Because I love the classic Battlefront games. Those are like some of my favorite games of all time. I frickin' love them. So like when they did that classic collection, I got that immediately. Like sure, it wasn't the best collection. It could have been a lot better. But I still find it fun. It's still classic Battlefront. And it's nice to be able to play it on a modern console. And it was fun to get the Platinum Trophy for it too. Break. Yeah, I would just like to get it physically at some point. I'd probably get it on Switch if they ever did a physical. That way I got like a portable version of the game and then I have the PlayStation 1 digitally. compared to Zero, it's even easy this fight. What do you mean by compared to Zero? I haven't done the what's his name? I forget. The Lucifer or Lucilius? I forget which one of the two names it is. I haven't done that fight yet. I'm probably prepared to do it now. I've just always been worried I wasn't. I need to find like a group of people I want to play with. I mean, I know one friend of mine that I can hit up whenever, and he'll jump in with me. Just gotta either find 2 more people or just hope pubs exist and are good. Oh frick, that's the wrong dodge. Wrong way dodge. Ow! Ow! This is unfair. This is rude. There's missions after Lucilius? I thought Lucilius was the last fight in the game. Yo, Link time. You kind of wasted the Link time, Zeta, not gonna lie. That was risky, but it worked. We vibe with that.
We both did it. The tide swells. Picture the air.
Okay, I didn't know there was more content after that fight. That's kind of nice. So that means you can get Sandalph on and then still have some content you need to do with them. That's cool. I like that. Alright. Nice. We take those, we take those. You can stop! Ooh. Damn! I wonder if I could have Skybound Art and canceled that or not. Or if that was still during Blood... That was still during Bloodburst, I think. I don't think that would have been a good play. Oh. Frick. They got her. Shield behemoth. Thank you, Narmea, for baiting him. Appreciate it. There's a reason Narmea's getting all the hits. She kind of has that one bit. Ah, frick. No, Narmea! I'm waiting for someone else to be close for me to do my Skybound art. Damn.
I won't disappoint you. Income.
Captain's close. Okay.
Got them. My eyes see all. And now there's no escape. Asteroid Jaeger! Captain, back to cover. Captain, play! Try to run. Take this! Light detonation! No? All escapes were. Here goes. The tide swells.
Nice. Oh, frick. Come on, Zeta. Come on, Zeta. I believe in you. I believe you can make it in time. Come on. No! Unfortunate. It's still music. Still nice. Still works. Chill. Chill. Try having the boys with Flight Spartan Zero. I'm playing a lot. You can ask me to do attack and transform. Oh. Have you been liking Spartan Zero? I've heard like some people saying like it was kind of mid compared to like other Dragon Ball games. I think one of my friends specifically, I might be getting the name wrong, said like they would prefer a Xenoverse, I think is what it was called. Oh, I missed the link. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. Yeah, it was during the time. Never mind. Anyone close? No, no one's close yet.
No one compares to our combined might. Let's keep it up. Your support was wonderful.
Oh wait, it's that attack. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Easy dodge. Easy to dodge. Easy. Scare me like that!
Small rings they beckon.
Oh, frick! I didn't realize Narmea was fully charged all of a sudden. We take those. We take those.
And now there's no escape. Asteroid Jaeger! Captain, back to cover. Loud and clear.
Yes, I love ranged characters. I usually always main bow in games. Like, it's just kind of one of my things I do. Monster Hunter, I main bow. Genshin, I main bow characters. Dragalia Lost, I main bow characters. Cerise, my beloved. You're alright, Zeta, you're fine. Can we play Yoda hard? Not? He seems difficult. At least from what I tried him, he seemed difficult. Granted, I haven't given much... I haven't tried using him too much since the demo. I tried him out during the demo for the most part, and I haven't really tried again since then. But tournaments online when Prez cautioned me when I play against randoms in our tournament. Oh. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, frick. We made it. We're safe. almost there. We're so close. I can taste the victory. Doing this again! Frick you! Oh, frick. That was not the best skill to use. He done.
I'll pierce your heart.
Let's go! We got the kill in style! Alright, give me my drop. Give me my little like buckle drop or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Give me it. Give me it, game. Give me it. Give me it. Give me it.
Not bad.
Did frick you, game? You didn't give me it. Not so much when it's built. If you play it right, you're almost always invincible. Oh. Man, we're so close to B. We're like right there. Yeah, I need to build these two people. The problem is, I want to replace Captain. I plan to replace Captain with, yeah, I didn't get the drop. I plan to replace Captain with, Eugen. That or maybe a DLC character at some point, I don't know. Eugen's the current plan. The annoying thing is, of the 4 weapons, I don't have the Bahamut weapon of. Eugen and Zeta are 2 of them. Like, come on. It's like, I need Zetas for frickin' buffing her, because she's got decent AI. Don't see Eugen played so much. His AI is really good. He's got really good AI. So on, like, when you do solo, he's really good backline. I just haven't actually gotten to the time to build it, but I've seen his AI in action. Because he's ranged, and just because how his kit is, he's like good support, and because he's ranged, he's like always usually attacking. Unlike a lot of the melee AIs, which will kind of just be... You'll oftentimes when a boss moves a lot, they'll just kind of be just walking. They'll just be walking constantly. Yeah, I know Twain's got decent AI. Granted, it's mainly because ranged. Again, ranged is really good for AI. I don't know why Zeta specifically is another good AI choice. I'm guessing just her spear has good reach, and she does have that one zoom in attack that she can spam quite frequently, so maybe that works. And I think Narmea is kind of also decent-ish for a similar reason, because Narmea can just zip across the stage.
With that one skill.
Okay, how much closer? How much closer to the trophy am I? I want to upgrade my Twain more, game. Let me do it now. Which one? 7 away! Because her combo is dope and the AI doesn't do wrong timing. Ah. Oh yeah, because she does a lot of flips in the air and stuff, so I guess, yeah, that could get her out of the range of some attacks. I can see that working.
Defeat Ungramayu Maniac 3 times as Twain.
Defeat Bahamut Versa Proud 2 times as Twain. Interesting. I wonder if it's going to require me to get those trophies at some point. need to go? Okay. That's alright. I mean, I plan to wrap up right now anyway, so honestly, good timing. Honestly, be pretty good timing. Yeah, let me actually just save for now. We did a lot of kit changes, made good progress. What was it? Let me see how close we are to one more thing. Probably not the best idea to check this after I save, but whatever. Okay, it doesn't look like I have enough for one of these anyways. I need 2 of these. And I need 5 of another drop because I want to get... it's... Dark Huntress's War. Bonk? What do I get bonk for? Yeah. I need 7 of the Crown of Laments? I thought it was 5! Frick! Yeah, I want this. I want this, because this good. Just good. That's a lot of good. 20% chance to randomly afflict attack, defense down, burn, or poison? Like... Like, this good? Just good. It's only the charge attack. It's not the spam attack, but like... It doesn't take too long to charge up the charge attack to a good point. Plus, I think I could use the smaller version of it and still have a chance of that. Which would just make a lot of my skills a whole lot better, because the one skill on the right, my like circle skill, is the one that does more damage based on how many status afflictions they have. So, damage go burr. Hope one day you forget to turn off stream and leave it all night. You just want points. You want to farm them points overnight. I mean, I don't know, maybe one day I can do one of those random sleep streams. I don't know, I just don't feel like that's really my style to do those sleep streams, personally. Like, Like, I don't know how to feel about, like, I mean, because technically it'd just be a stream. Have the VTuber model in, like, a sleeping state, and then I just leave the computer running. Like, I could honestly be doing whatever the frick I want after I set that up. I do not have to frickin' sleep. I can boot up my PlayStation and just play a game while its sleep stream's running, and maybe I'm getting ad revenue from that. Like, I don't know. Like, I could do it. Maybe it would help bring in people, because maybe they would see the stream and then they'd be interested in what I actually do. Like, I could see benefits to it, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like my style. Just, I don't know. I just want to be weird snoring. He does actually snore, not gonna lie. This boy does actually snore. He doesn't do it all the time, but he does. He does snore. Yes, you do. I'm talking about you, Snowy. Yes, I am. Yeah, I've heard him snore many times. Sometimes he just gets really freaking relaxed while asleep. And just, yeah, we get snores. Well, yeah. I don't think there's, yeah, no one's online to raid right now. It'd be quite late. Most people I do watch or raid are long asleep by now. So that makes sense. So, we'll just end it normally. Just do normal streaming. But, yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. I should hopefully be streaming tomorrow at earlier time. Much earlier time. We'll be playing some more Shadow Generations, so yeah. Hopefully we'll get to the second boss. Hopefully. I would like to ideally just have first stream, get the first boss, second stream, get the second boss, third stream, get the third boss, and then final boss. I'm assuming there's a final boss probably after. And then we'll complete the game. That's the game plan. Hopefully it works. I don't know what my dog would be dreaming about, but he would bark very low, but he would bark.
Yeah, it's interesting to see pets, you know,
act in their sleep. I've seen Snowy, like, move around and, like, do things, but, yeah. Anyways, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next stream, so... Bye-bye!